Here's a question for all of you out there. Have you ever wondered why the Democrats want open borders? You see, I've been talking about this stuff for years and years and years, and nobody has seemed to listen to one word that I've been saying, about this subject. It's only until recently that some evidence has come out that has shown that what I've been saying is absolutely correct. Like the fact that Democrats have been allowing illegals to vote, and that's one of the reasons why they want open borders, is because they want replacements for all the people that have left the Democrats' welfare slave plantation, particularly blacks and other minorities that already live here are starting to realize that the Democrat Party is still the party of slavery and racism. And also, fortunately, a lot of white liberals are waking up and following suit. See, the Democrats need their secret voters, which, by the way, is illegal and unconstitutional, to vote in the stead of the people that are leaving the plantation. But they also want all of these illegals here because they need cheap slave labor. It helps them profit more and gain more money and power to have cheap slave labor. And eventually they can have real slaves again, just like when they owned black people. But it's also they need to compete with countries like India and China that have slave labor. They can make more money by keeping the slave labor, having slave labor here instead of sending all our goods overseas to be made and then having to ship them back here. They think it's going to be a way to avoid tariffs also that Trump is imposing on other countries. They sure hate all those tariffs because it destroys their narrative. That tariffs are going to destroy America, and that's been proven time and time again to be a failure on their part, because Trump's tariffs have actually benefited the American people greatly. I had an argument with some idiot last night who tried to convince me that we're going to have to pay back all those tariffs. It's proof that socialist imbeciles, wouldn't be socialists if they actually understand history or economics. These people, they're looting and rioting and destroying public and private property, and they're calling us Nazis and fascists while they act like Nazis and fascists, fighting for their right to keep their cheap slave labor. Fighting to keep their secret, to keep their secret voters. Fighting to protect their secret police that they yell Trump has with ICE. By the way, isn't it funny they yelled about masks? They yell about masks and all that for ICE, but they were okay with government trying to enforce masks on us over a fake pandemic. so they could steal the 2020 elections. I guess it goes to show that, you know, they're really just liars and hypocrites. They always have been. It also proves my point that Nazis and fascists, communists, Islamic fascists, and all other socialists are basically the same leftist authoritarian garbage. But I thought I would put that out there. Just something for you guys to think about. I've been thinking about how I'm presenting my videos, and I'm just gonna start doing these little short videos and putting things out there for you guys to think about. Well, till next time, Patriots.